What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for a whole new What It Is video. I'm gonna try to, make this a little bit upbeat because, of course, as soon as we did the What It Is, and I've been talking about it, periodically throughout the whole week in most of my videos about the passing of Kobe Bryant that happened this past Sunday. Not only him, his 13-year-old daughter, Gigi, and 7 other people. It was 2 families that was on there. 2 whole ass families. Well, a whole family and a partial family, okay? Plus a pilot, plus a coach. You got children without a mother. You got children, grown children without a mother and a father and a sister. You have a spouse without another spouse and a child. And it's just, it was just a lot, and I will say this, my heart go out to each and every family that was involved in this, that suffering, the immediate family, the rest of the family, and it just, I think like this, I don't get it, but for some reason, this death, because it came out of nowhere, and this was like the least person that you would ever think that anything would happen to, I guess. I don't know. It just came out of nowhere, and for some reason, like I said before in the previous video, like I've been going through some stuff from the past couple weeks or so, whatever. And so, when you're dealing with things and you're just trying to internalize it and keep it in and keep it in and keep it in, and then something like that happened, it just fucked my whole emotions up, okay? And a lot of stuff just came bubbling over and spilling over, and this is like I'm feeling emotional over a person that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And it just felt weird to me. Kind of reminiscent to when Aaliyah passed away, and a plane crash as well. Even though his was a helicopter crash, this was a plane crash. You know, um, it felt like that. And that hit me hard because I was young, and that was like my first, instance with death. Okay, and somebody that I admired passed away. You know what I'm saying? And I never experienced anything like that. So this hit everybody hard. And if you didn't feel anything, I feel like, you know, if you can't empathize in any way, I just feel like you heartless. And I'm a cold-blooded bitch, okay? Y'all already know that. But damn, that hit me real hard. Like, seeing the tributes last night, they did the Lakers game, and they had the whole Staples Center, all the chairs. I think it was like over 20,000 chairs with Kobe Bryant's jerseys on there. And you had Boyz II Men come out there, do the national anthem, and you got LeBron James and all the teammates that just crying and stuff. Then you had Usher, because I was wondering why this ass was there. I said, why are you there posing in the goddamn stadium? Okay, what is going on, Usher? Daddy Usher, like, Usher is thick. Usher is thick now. You know what I'm saying? Ever since looking at him on the Grammy Awards when he had them pants on, he had his profile just showing. I said, look at you, Usher. Is you still leaky dicky? We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're talking about Kobe. But he came up there and sang Amazing Grace. Baby, when he got up there and he did that, first of all, when Boyz II Men got up there and they sang the national anthem, and then they put the camera on LeBron and them, and they just sitting there just balling, okay? I'm just sitting here like this. Ashley, we're not about to do this right now, okay? We've been emotional this whole week. We're not about to do this. Usher get up there and he started singing. I said, no, I'm not about to do this shit, okay? By the end of the song, bitch, tears halfway down my eyes. Girl, when they did the tribute to him, I was like, oh my God. I just couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. It was a lot. It was a lot. I don't know why it's affecting me so much, but like I said, it's been a rough past couple of weeks or so for me anyway. I'm trying to get on the good foot. I literally had to take a couple of days off to get my mental right, like a mental health day, like for real, because shit just really wasn't flowing. And I just needed the time. People, a lot of people was in their feelings, especially about the mishandling of the information that was coming out about Kobe and about these people who lost their lives. Um, these people I'm so mad that I don't have their names in front of me. I feel so bad because they deserve the recognition and their names to be heard. Like, you had 3 teammates on there. These girls grew up and played with each other and, had aspirations probably to be big, in the basketball world and make change. They could have been the one that made change in how, the WNBA worked and, shit like that, getting the respect and all that. Oh my God. That's what's really hitting me, I believe. It's because it was kids on that flight. But, yeah, it's a lot. And then the mishandling of information of how things was coming about, and the media, like, they really dropped the ball on this. They bungled it. TMZ and them putting stuff out. And I know it's their job, but, you got getting unknown sources, and fuck the unknown sources, because y'all telling them information, before the family can even get word of mouth of what happened or whatever. They got to find out on the internet. They got to find out from social media, whatever, that their loved one is passed away, and that was really messed up. Okay. One guy from ABC News or whatever, he's suspended because he put out a report talking about all 4 of the daughters was killed on the helicopter. I said, bitch, how can you, like, this is journalism. We are in the period in an age where people be so quick to want to put out news about, have the first scoop, okay, and get that first exclusive, and, get so much traffic to their site first before anybody else, that they're not actually, looking up the information and researching and make sure that this is what's facts and not fake news, as they say. You know what I'm saying? That's why that whole shit came about too. Girl, y'all playing into people's hands, and I'm just not here for it. And it's just like a lot of us YouTubers, we used to do that. Well, some of us still do, some don't. And I used to be one of those that, as soon as I hear something that was real juicy or whatever, I hop on this camera and be like, bitch, did you hear this? And y'all notice that I really don't do that no more. Like with this Kobe thing, I could not just hop on here and, just talk about it as stuff was coming out. These days, I just like to let the facts happen. If I get people traffic to my channel to it, fine. If I don't, that's fine as well. It just don't bother me no more. Bitch, let me tell you something. Shout out to Rox, okay? Because Rox did a little extra video for it. And baby, when I tell you, because this was right after it happened, probably like the day after, and she did it, girl. I fucked around and looked at the I'm on my exercise bike, right? I'm trying to get my exercise in. I remember it, bitch, and I knew it was gonna be emotional, but bitch, I didn't know I was gonna be boohooing the whole time. Me and her crying. I'm like, girl, I see like sometimes when I see people cry, it just makes me want to tear up a little bit, and that shit took me out. But and she from the West Coast too, free LA. Girl, it was a lot. It was a lot. But, like I said, condolences. And leave these people alone. Leave Vanessa alone. If she, she finally came out and she said something, people have an issue with the fact that, at one point her Instagram was private. Now it's public. Okay, so the fuck what? She want to do what she want to do. She want to grieve the way that she want to grieve. If she want to let people leave their messages of condolences and stuff on her stuff, let her do that. If she want to have a publicist type her shit up, let her do that. If she want to type it up herself, let her do that. Same thing with these other celebrities that's coming out putting stuff out. If they want to say one word or no words or just put a picture up, let them do that. People can grieve in their own type of way, and we do not know the type of relationship that these people had with this man, because that man knew a whole bunch of people and had different types of relationships, different deaths and everything. So, like, stop that, y'all. And then stop with the fucking conspiracy theory. Everything ain't a fucking conspiracy, okay? Quit thinking too much. You think too damn much about the wrong fucking thing, okay? How is that beneficial to you, bitch? You all this, conspiracy that, and your ass still sitting in the fucking studio apartment paying all this goddamn money, or not even that, sitting in a rat hole, bitch, and you talking about some conspiracy this and the government this. Shut the fuck up, okay? Let people fucking grieve. Damn, shit ain't always about you. Anyway, moving on from that, you see how that shit just pissed me off? That shit just pissed me the fuck off. I ain't mean to start this video off like that, but sometimes you just gotta go the fuck in on that. Moving on from that, let's talk about this coronavirus. First of all, they say it present like a regular cold. Listen, it's going on over there. They said it's mostly in what is it? Wuhan or Wuhan, China, whatever, girl. It's over there in China, and I ain't saying whatever like disregarding. No, I'm just saying it's over in China, specifically. Certain part is like keep, expanding, and baby, it's spreading. Okay, it's spreading a lot of cases. The cases are doubling up and everything, and it is really serious. Like people are getting sick, people are dying, okay, and they're trying to stop the spread of it, but it's just happening so much. I seen this one video where this over there in China, it was a taxi driver. He was picking up a particular person, and he was going to the hospital, and he was coughing or whatever, and the driver told him to get the fuck out. He said, "Where are you from?" And he lied and said where he wasn't from, and dude was like, "No, you lying, because I can tell by your accent you're not from there." Okay, I said, "Damn." He said, "Get out, get out. Should we call the cops because he could possibly be sick?" I said, "Bitch, you was taking him to the hospital." Okay, so it's not funny. Shit like that makes me nervous and makes me scared. I'm a germaphobe to a certain extent. I don't like to go anywhere where I know people are sick, and they have something that's contagious, or I don't give a fuck if you can. My co-worker today, she was sick as shit. Okay, girl, you just look at her face, bitch, and it was like, why did you even show up? And I thought at one point, I said, "Oh, please don't pass the fuck out." She started coughing at one point, and I said, that shit makes me nervous, girl. I'm looking at the bitch outbreak. Y'all remember how that shit spread through the air and everything? I don't know how this shit spreading because I ain't look it up like that, but I just know that it's out here. Baby, they had 195 Americans, whatever, coming back to the country. They quarantined them, okay, before they can, I think they're going to be quarantined for the next 14 days or whatever, so that they can see what's going on, if they have it, any trace of it. It's already in the United States. They just now, one of the recent cases is in Massachusetts. They found a case out here in Chicago. Some lady had it and then gave it to her husband. Baby, listen, girl, when I heard Chicago, I said, wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, what? I go into Walgreens today, right at the front desk, ain't nothing but face masks, boxes of face masks that you can buy. I said, bitch, let me buy one, okay? I'm buying one when I go back up in there, because, bitch, I'm not, I'm finna be that bitch that's gonna be walking around. Girl, and I know, people probably be like, it ain't even that deep or whatever, but you just never know. Okay, I don't like germs. I don't like getting sick. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me nervous, all this talk, because you never know what happened. But, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this whole thing. I really hope they try to contain this some type of way. We don't want nothing to happen. We really don't. Pastor fucking Troy. I laugh because it's ignorant as shit. Not at the situation, because he ignorant as shit, okay? And this is the type of person that you don't even take serious. When I woke up one day this week and I found out that Pastor Troy was trending, and I said thousands of points, like tens of thousands, like 20,000 plus tweets about this man, and I was confused as to why was he trending. I said, Pastor Troy, who done dug his ass up? I'm thinking, is it a new season? Did they drop the new trailer for Little Women ATL or whatever? He's still fucking around with Minnie ass, whatever. Because y'all know that was the story. Baby, the first season was Minnie and him. Did they ever fuck around with each other? They couldn't determine that. Then the next season was, did he get her pregnant or whatever? Because they were still fucking around. You know what I'm saying? And I was confused as to why he was there. Baby, he up in his feelings because he was in Applebee's, and him and his son saw two dudes over there minding a goddamn business, being in lover's bliss, sharing a fucking mozzarella cheese stick, okay, and just kikiing and having a good time and being minding their damn business, like I said, okay, and y'all all up in their face. What was it that was bothering you? And I don't get it, like, because it's out of your norm, okay? You have to open up your mind and just let shit go at this point. Like, everybody is not going to be the same, okay? Everybody is not going to love the same. Everybody is not going to feel the same. So you might as well just get used to that shit and move the fuck on. If it's not something that you want to deal with or participate in, you do not have to, but you do not have to be ignorant. You do not have to say ignorant things. You do not have to be homophobic. You do not have to be phobic at all. All you have to fucking do, quite simply, is what? Mind your fucking business. That is it. And then you putting a picture up of Lil Nas X, and then you attacking him, basically saying, so you got to dress like this with the way that he at the Grammy and be gay or whatever to get a Grammy. He talking about something, I guess I'll never get a Grammy. Sir, let me tell you something. You were never going to get a Grammy, okay? First of all, who is checking for your music? Second of all, we did not even know that your music still existed. Third of all, I've never heard a Pastor Troy song, okay? To be quite honest, all right? I knew of Pastor Troy, never heard any of his music, okay? And then the only relevance that you've had is if you were fucking this girl Minnie off of Little Women ATL. That was it. That was it. Okay, that was the last time we heard about your ass, whether or not you got her pregnant. It wasn't because of you doing stuff in the music industry. It wasn't because you had a new album out. It wasn't because we was bumping this single that was on the Billboard charts that was topping everybody and doing all this stuff. None of that shit, okay? And with your ignorant ass attitude, I just don't get it. And it's always the black folks coming at black folks about, you know, being gay this and being flamboyant and all this shit and it being the gay agenda. But then you don't never really too much see it. Maybe because I don't go outside the black area or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when I do step across, you don't never really see it when you know, us attacking the white folks or whatever and say it's they be putting all this shit out there. You know, it's probably out there. I ain't gonna try to say that it's not, but I don't really be seeing it like as much as I see it against black on black when it comes to the gay folks and all this stuff. Oh, it's a gay agenda. You hotep ass niggas, okay? Especially you hotep ass niggas and bitches, because some of y'all watch me too, okay? And I don't understand why. I truly don't. Because one, I'm gay, okay? That's one, okay? And I don't fuck with y'all. I really don't. You know, you conspiracy theory ass bitches. Like, I really don't. But anything, I'm just like, it's a gay agenda. What is the fucking agenda? You know, because finally now gay people are trying to get representation and seeing themselves on TV, seeing themselves in sports and seeing themselves in all different type of industries where we had to lurk back in the closet, where we had to sit back and watch all the straight people and heterosexuals, people that don't look like us, feel like us, act like us, you know, relate to us, come out and do all this shit. We looked at them. That's a fucking straight agenda because, bitch, all was on my TV when I was growing up with straight fucking people doing this and doing that. And, bitch, I still turned the fuck out gay. Okay, so what's the agenda? Who gonna turn gay? Okay? Y'all got a problem with fucking Billy Porter being on fucking Sesame Street. You got gay men coming out saying, oh, you know, coming down on feminine gay men. Okay? Like, come on. Can people just be their fucking selves? If you don't like it, move the fuck on to what you do like. We don't need your opinion. Okay? You just sound ignorant as shit. People just mad in their damn business trying to live their life and you out here voicing, and yeah, you got your opinion, but, you know, if it's gonna cause harm to people, keep that shit to yourself. Okay, and then to put up Lil Nas X picture, that boy don't do nothing to nobody. Okay, he'll roast the shit out your ass. That's it. Like, I'm confused. Like, why? I just never understood the concept of spending so much time on people or things that you don't like, all right, to the point where you could become obsessed with it, you know, and it makes me think that you secretly are this, or you have thoughts, you're curious or whatever yourself, okay, like, seeing two people of the same sex should not disrupt your world so much that you can't help but thinking you have to put a post up and, you know, call this out. They gonna go home and they gonna make love to each other. They gonna do whatever the fuck it is that you do to your bitch, okay? And guess what? Life goes on. They not hurting nobody. It's consensual. They having a good time. And they probably successful as shit, okay? Up in fucking Applebee's, bitch. You know, come on. Like, come on. Anyway, ignorance. Pastor fucking Troy, bitch. I said, that's why this nigga... You trending for the wrong fucking... And once again, bitch, you trending for the wrong reason. You not trending because you got music out and we want to listen to it. You didn't put this fire-ass song out. No. You trending for some ignorant-ass bullshit. Anyway, moving on from that. Terry Crews, sir, you could have kept that. Let me find this shit. Basically, remember, the whole situation. This is the continuing saga with America's Got Talent and Gabrielle Union calling them out on the racism, sexism, toxic, environment, workplace environment that she experienced. Okay, and then you had Terry Crews just come out get his, well, we'll miss you. Hope you all do all, well and everything, and then comes out and get on this interview and basically try to imply that what Gabrielle Union has said and experienced was a lie. That's basically what he did. And then you put out this tweet saying, he don't have to answer to nobody. No one. The only woman that he has to answer to and hold up to is his wife, Rebecca. Not his mama, not his daughter, not his sister, not his family, not nobody. Let their husband and their whoever, boyfriends and all that stuff, deal with them. Basically, that's what he said. Okay. And that's what brought the whole backlash. And this whole thing just shows how disappointing some people can be. And I hate to say this, Terry Crews came through and he played into that stereotype. And I probably said this in the last video, and I'm going to say it again. He played into the stereotype that's already out there about black men not upholding and uplifting black women. Black women always being there, being on the forefront, being on that front line when they are going through struggles and lifting them up and trying to be on their side and being their champions. Okay? But yeah, when it comes time to stand for us, bitch, you fucking fall. And that is exactly what he played into. That fucking stereotype. This woman, you couldn't even stand by her side, and she stood by your side without knowing all the fucking details. Because she heard sexual assault, she heard that you were violated, bitch, she came through right away, okay? Right fucking away. And when she going through her shit, you basically say, fuck that shit. Okay? Then you want to put out a couple of tweets talking about something. I talked to Kevin Hart, told him about his situation. You need to take accountability and all this shit because you probably hurt people around you. I need to take those words and, I'm sorry that I came out and I said what I said or whatever. And Gabrielle, I apologize if I made it seem like I was belittling your struggle and not coming out and support you like I should have and woo 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 and woo woo. Girl, I was just like Dwayne Wade when he tweeted out, somebody come take Terry's phone. And then when he ended the tweet, sincerely, Terry Crews. I said, what type of fucking apology was that? You could have kept that shit, bitch. You could have kept that shit. And at this point, what that sounded to me was PR damage control. And it did not work. And it did not sound like it sincerely came from him. And it did not sound sincere at all. Okay? And at this point, it's too late. It's too late. The damage is done. And you were better off not saying anything and just letting the shit just skate on by. Okay? You embarrassed not only your family, not only this woman. You also, I'm pretty sure you have daughters. Okay? You have a wife. All right? And basically, you embarrassed the hell out of them. So you won't stick up for them either? That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Okay? And I was like, Terry, he disappointed the hell out of me. I used to like him. I really did used to like him. And now I don't. I don't because he comes off as a Sambo, Uncle Tom ass nigga. He really do. Over fucking paycheck. And I understand being put in a position where you got to provide for your family. But you can also, he could have worked that whole thing where he could have kept that paycheck, kept that job, and still said, bitch, I still support Gabrielle. Okay? What was wrong with that? And even if you did support, you could have worked around it where you wasn't disrespecting her and putting her down and making her seem as if what her experience didn't matter. And still, put out there, bitch, I didn't experience this shit. But, if that's what she said happened, that's what she experienced. It is what it is. You could have did some simple shit like that, okay? Girl, see, you just can't with some people. I just can't. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about, and then put it in some tweets. Bitch, did you call her up? Hey, come on. Anyway. Ooh, you niggas getting me mad. And I'm talking about niggas in general. Men and fucking women, bitch. But anyway, moving on from that. Congratulations are in order to Russell Simmons and Ciara. Okay. They are expecting baby number 3 For her, well, baby number three, because I'm gonna include Future as his child because that's exactly how he act, and that's how you should act when there's love in the family. Ain't no stepchild or whatever. You my son, okay? You my baby, you my daughter. That's what it is. And I do like their little family union, and I'm happy for them. So congratulations. It's about damn time. We knew the shit was gonna happen. We knew the shit was gonna happen, and I would not be surprised if they have at least two more. Okay, they gonna have a nice little family. They really are a nice little big family. Um. I've been avoiding this story because I'm trying to let it, develop a little bit more about the Texas teen at this small town in Texas, DeAndre Arnold. Basically, he wasn't allowed to graduate. He's not going to be allowed to graduate. They're not going to allow him to walk across the stage and get his diploma that way because of the fact that his hair, he has dreadlocks, okay? And they're too long. And I was like, that is fucked up. So because he has locks in his hair, and I don't care if they're talking about some length or whatever, because when further investigation comes to find out, this policy has just been put in place. Like, it's so fucking recent, okay? It has, I don't even think it's only been in place for a few months. Mind you, he's been growing his hair since 7th grade. He's 17 years old right now, about to graduate from high school, looking forward to graduating from high school and then getting roadblocked because of this stupid policy that is, if you ask me, it's racist as fuck. Because like they said, you have girls, you have women, you have girls and other people that went to that school, guys as well, white boys, whatever, that had longer hair, and they were allowed to graduate. They are not getting punished. They are not, having people talk about, this length or that length, and you can't do this and you can't do that. But when it comes to him, this black boy with a natural hairstyle, a natural African American or African hairstyle, you up here saying that he can't walk. You can't walk, and then now you doubling down on it. I'm not finna change policy. I'm not finna be bullied into change the policy or whatever. Okay, fuck your policy. He's gonna get the last laugh, and that's exactly what he did. Okay, he's going on Ellen show. He's getting national attention, and he's not the one that's being looked the fool of. This school is, and the people that put this policy in place are looking the fool. Okay, because not only is he's on these national TV shows and shining a negative spotlight on this dumbass policy, a positive spotlight is being shown on him. Okay, you got Alicia Keys coming out giving him a $20,000 scholarship. All right, then you have the creators, Matthew A. Cherry and Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade coming out. They did this little short called Hair Love that played, in the theaters, and we see it now, and it's beautiful. And Matthew A. Cherry, it's his book. He has a book called Hair Love. Let me tell you something. That book came into my library when it first came in. It has not been on the shelf since, okay? And what I mean by that is, as soon as it gets in, it gets taken right back out. It's so many holes on it, okay? People want it. People are getting it. And it's not just black folks that are getting it. All types of people are getting this book. And it makes me proud because I follow Matthew A. Cherry on Twitter, and he's a fellow Chicagoan, and his journey is just amazing. So that is beautiful. And then to find out that his little hair short, this, basically teaching these kids to love their hair, black kids to love their hair regardless, okay? This father doing his child's hair, his daughter's hair, and all that, and is getting nominated for an Oscar, and he and Dwayne and Gabrielle, because they worked on the show, back the little short too as well, and invited the boy to the Oscars. Now they're flying him out. He's going to walk the red carpet, I'm pretty sure, with them, and he's going to be there in attendance, okay? Bitch, you better fucking do that. Fuck them, okay? Get your motherfucking diploma in the goddamn mail. And to be quite honest, I'll show the fuck up just in case anyway, bitch. I'm here. What you gonna do? You gonna suspend me, bitch? I'm out this motherfucker, okay? Everybody know what you been doing to me, bitch, okay? And it ain't right, all right? Bitch, don't let me get started. Don't let me get started. Y'all gotta stop, alright? You wouldn't know who else needs to stop with the bullshit. Listen. First of all, 50 Cent got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. congratulations, I guess. I guess with your bully ass, petty ass nigga, you know, congratulations. He got a little show for life coming out on ABC February 11th. I'ma check it out. It do look kind of good. So, you know, little petty ass bitch. But anyway, congratulations to Mendeecees and Yandy. Mendeecees is out of jail. He in the halfway house now. You know, listen. Yandy made that whole thing about herself. When they got out that car, I know y'all seen the video. When he got out the car, she got out the car in her Dalmatian fur, okay? And then he get out the car only to go around to the corner, to the garbage can, to throw his prison blues in the garbage can, and then to get back in the car. Niggas. Bitch, Yandy probably pregnant, and she probably pregnant with twins at this point. You just don't know, all right? Because, you know, prison dick, from what I heard, they be back the fuck up, and, bitch, they like, ooh, we got to get it out, okay? That's 4 years of back pay, okay? 4 years of back pay is just back the fuck up in them pipes, all right? But anyway, you know, Nicki Minaj's brother, he got 25 years to life in jail for the raping his stepdaughter at the time. Yep. And as the fuck he should. He deserves that shit. It is what it is. Moving on from that. Y'all put out a rumor talking about Tommy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Rob Kardashian are dating. They denied that shit. But, you know, people can deny a lot of stuff and still be doing shit on the low. So you never know. Okay, but I just don't see it. Girl, after Rob, you'd be stupid as fuck to go with Tommy. Okay, after you done fucked around with Blac Chyna, bitch, Tommy gonna really take you for everything that you got, bitch. Okay, everything. She gonna get all the crumbs that Blac Chyna left behind, okay? She gonna scoop it all the fuck up, all right? That's a hustler of a hustler of a hustler, okay? You don't fuck with that type, all right? You not ready, you not prepared, okay? Let that go. Get another black girl. Anyway, so, Mase, now it was Grammy weekend last week, you know, or, yeah, last weekend. And, Clive Davis, they had this Grammy party, whatever. Clive Davis, they was honoring Diddy. And he got up there and he gave this speech directed towards the Grammys and calling the Grammys out about, you know, because the Grammys been going through the flux, especially with the Deborah Dugan. She was coming out, you know, with her lawsuit against the Grammys, talking about, you know, this, how it's rigged and racist and stuff like that. And so Diddy gets up there and he basically calls the Grammy out about the unfair representation and treatment of hip-hop artists, black artists, and how they need to change and be more transparent. And you got 365 days and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. And my thing is, okay, so we hold the Grammys up on this high pedestal because that's the Oscars of the music world. But yet, and you complain about not being represented fairly, not getting the recognition that you deserve, not getting the awards that you deserve. But yet, we have our own awards, Soul Train Awards, BET Awards, Image Awards, and all these other awards. And these same upper echelon artists that are complaining about not getting the respect from the Grammys, they get that respect from our own award shows, and they don't even show up. They don't show up. They win. They don't show up. And it's like, so why did you get nominated? It's like you look down upon the Soul Train Awards and the BET Awards and stuff like that. Mind you, the Soul Train Awards used to be the top of the top. You had Whitney Houston. You had Michael Jackson. You had all the Janet Jacksons. You had all these people that was really the top of the top of the top, always in attendance at the fucking Soul Train Awards and performing, okay? You can't get a Diddy at the fucking Soul Train Award. You can't get most of these artists, including my girl, bitch. They ain't gonna show up unless, bitch, last time they showed up in the fucking award, it was because they was getting honored. Jay-Z was getting fucking honored, bitch, okay? I do be feeling some type of way about shit. You know what I'm saying? I just be holding my tongue sometimes. But don't complain about this when you got these awards right here who actually fucking respect you and show up to that. And at that time, you talking about Mace came out of nowhere the other day and said, bitch, Diddy, I hear what you talking about. I don't mean to interrupt, but let me interrupt, okay? While you up here trying to complain about the Grammys not giving these black artists respect, let's complain about the fact that your black ass don't give us artists respect either. Your own artists on your label that you took advantage of. Bitch, you took my publishing for $20,000 back in the day. I waited until I had $2 million to try to buy my publishing back from your ass, and you told me hell no. And this was recent. Bitch, I said, oh no. You know, and this is not the first time that I have heard stories about Diddy and his ways, and we have seen the shit that goes down on Bad Boy Records, okay? I'm pretty sure 112 has had some complaints. Total has had some complaints. You know, bitch, even if you want to go the route of the reality TV world, Day 26 that had some complaints. Danity Kane that had some complaints. Bitch, all them artists that had some complaints at one time or another about the way Diddy does his practice, okay? Practice his, you know, his contracts and all his stuff. You know, the money and everything. And publishing and masters. And it's just a mess, okay? And what these artists is, they keep on, what they do is they pray. These music businesses are businesses, all right? They're businesses. They're like banks or whatever. They prey on the disenfranchised, okay? They prey on the dummies. They prey on the poor people that don't know shit, and they get them to sign these fucked up deals or whatever, just like Khalees. Khalees came out too. Khalees came out saying, you know, her first 2 albums was produced and did all this shit by the Neptunes. Pharrell and Chad, and allegedly she didn't realize that they was taking her money and that she signed a fucked up deal because, you know, she thinking that they her friends or whatever, and she making all this money from touring, and she realized, bitch, I ain't making no goddamn money off my motherfucking albums, and they play her ass, okay? And she was in her feelings over that. And I can't say, you know, I don't, you know, Khalees has always come out, you know, calling people out. You know, she's still on this kick about Nas being abusive. I don't deny her. I don't. Okay? But, you know, anytime somebody come out in the music industry and say somebody been fucking them over with their money, I believe them. And you want to know why? Because it's been going on since the times of Motown, since before then, okay? They've been fucking these artists over because what? They're young. They're dumb, they're eager, they never seen this type of money, they never seen this type of success, and so therefore, let me check them out, and let me go ahead and slide up in there and fuck them over as best I can, because I know they're not going to read this contract. Who was it? The Quan boy, Rich Homie Quan, was just on some radio station basically saying that he didn't even read his contract when he got it. He just signed the shit. All right? You have to, they don't know to get a lawyer. They don't know to get a fucking accountant and all this shit. And sometimes they get the accountant and shit that be working with them that still fuck them over. Okay, so, you know, don't get the company accountant. Because the company accountant looking out for the company, okay? Not just you, but the company. So they gonna try to, girl, you just can't trust nobody these days. And that's how come you have to be up on all of your shit. You have to read the fucking fine prints. Bitch, get the goddamn dictionary if you don't understand the terms, okay? That's what I gotta tell y'all. I hope y'all learn the lesson, you know, because I got some young folks and I got some, you know, folks, period. Y'all out here trying to do this business. Y'all trying to break into the business or whatever. Make sure you got people in your corner and make sure you read what's on your contracts, okay? Make sure you on the up and up, all right? Don't be out here assed out. You don't want to be going through bankruptcy like my girl Tony and TLC and these other artists and all this shit. That shit was going on back then and it's still going on today, okay? Remember the shit that happened to Trinidad Jones? That bitch was broke as fuck too. Okay, he didn't pop like we thought, you know. So hey, we gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. And let me tell you something. Talk about doing research and shit like that and being careful about what the fuck we put out there. David Schwimmer, okay, listen, from Friends, you know, Ross, I think his name was Ross on Friends, because I ain't watched Friends, okay? I watched Living Single, okay? That's what I watched, all right? And you know, he put out there just saying how he had to push to get African-American love interest, and at one point it was Aisha Taylor, you know, and I was like, we already know that. We know that. All this shit that you putting out there, we know. And then he said something around, like, he would like to see Friends be rebooted, like an African-American version or an Asian version of Friends or some shit like that. And we was like, African-American version? Bitch, did you not see Living Single? If it wasn't for Living Singles, bitch, we wouldn't have friends. I don't give a fuck what type of excuse that he gave in response to Erica Alexander, calling his ass out about how Friends came along after a year after Living Single, after they saw the format for Living Single. You could say that it was based off of something else, bitch. Use a goddamn lie. We would never fucking believe it, okay? We believe that it came from Living Single. Living Single, y'all saw how successful that was being, and y'all took the whole concept and made it your own. And you talking about a fucking reboot. Bitch, you are the reboot, okay? That's what it is. And unfortunately, it became more popular than, Living Single, because Living Single was a black show. That's what it was. That's what it was, okay? But bitch, I would sit down and I would watch every fucking episode of Living Single, including the last season that really wasn't all that good, okay? And through and through and through, okay? Bitch, I be on Hulu all the time looking at the shit. I be looking at it when it come on my TV. Give Living Singles the respect that it fucking reserves, okay? Deserves, I should say. Did I say reserve? Deserve, bitch. But anyway, that's what's going on. Music news. Lil Wayne got an album out. I gotta listen to that. Let me tell you something. I downloaded the tracks last night, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to it on my way to work. Girl, I looked at how many tracks it is. I said it's over 20 goddamn tracks. Do I really want to feel like what? I'll listen to it later, okay? I'll get into it. I'm gonna get into it for sure. I listened to K. Michelle's Monsters Are Humans or Humans Are Monsters, whichever one. It's cute or whatever. It's a K. Michelle album. Okay. Luke James got a little thing, got a little album, whatever. Of course, he on there singing and giving you all type of high notes and falsettos and stuff like that. So, I really dig it. It came out of nowhere, too. I said, what the fuck? I just saw having a look on title, and I said, Luke James. Luke James. LeBron James. I said, what the fuck is going on? But, it was cute. Anything else y'all put down in the comments that y'all want me to check out? Because I gotta check out. I've been meaning to check out Lucky Day. Oh, Jesus. And what's her name? Kiana Lede. The D girl. I gotta check her out too. Put some more people down there, because I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm tired of listening to the same shit, okay, until my peoples actually come the fuck out, bitch. I'm trying to expand my horizons and get into these new girls and these new guys. But yeah, I need some soulful shit. I need some good R&B. I need some good hip-hop. I just need some good shit, not that mumble bullshit, okay, not that pop shit that want to be disguised as R&B. No, I don't need all this shit, okay? But anyway, Super Bowl is tomorrow, so therefore there is no new episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and there is no new episode of Power. Pause. I know that the episode leaked, okay, or one of the supposed episodes of the finale leaked for Power. No, I do not want it. I will watch the original episode when it comes on next week, okay? So no need to offer it. Don't put no spoilers down there. We can 9 out of 10 figure out what it's going to be anyway. So, so fucking predictable at this point. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. So I hope y'all enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. Are y'all watching it? Bitch, I don't watch the Super Bowl. I'm going to check out the halftime show just to see what it look like. Y'all just tweet me when that shit is on, okay? Because I'm be up here in my own fucking world just chilling, okay? It's the only day I got off this week because I work overtime today. Bitch, it is what it is. But, yeah. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, and I hope you guys be safe, be warm, and love on your family, okay? Love on your friends, love on your family, and love on your loved ones in general. Just love everybody, please, okay? Whew. I'm not about to do this. Anyway, I'm about to get in my feelings. Anyway, so let me get up off this camera. I will see you guys later. Bye. And happy Black History Month, okay? It's the first. Happy Black History Month. We in this bitch, okay? We got a fucking stunt. I'll see y'all later. Bye.